Introducing the Hunger Games series. Join me in a total of 13 episodes where 24 handpicked characters by me, I'm this guy, fight for their lives. It's full of drama,
Attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death.
love,
Beef Boss convinces Helen to snuggle with him. Beef Boss? You have Abby, my dude.
betrayal,
Track down and kill. Nah.
hope,
Eva thinks about winning.
and despair.
Mayu screams for help.
The top 2 of the first 12 episodes move on to the grand finale, Season 2, Episode 1, where really only one character can survive and win it all. Welcome to the first episode. If you like this concept and want to see more of it, I'd appreciate a like on this video and you clicking subscribe. Thank you very much for another Mad Playing Isaac for introducing me to this site, and Brand Steel Hunger Games Simulator for making this possible. Roll the intro. After randomly distributing the Miis into the districts, we get the following constellations. Introducing the districts. District 1, Abby and Beef Boss. District 2, Maria and Matt. District 3, Mayu and Kentaro. District 4, Lucia and Misaki. District 5, Julie and Martin. District 6, Yoko and Tyrone. District 7, Shouta and I. District 8, Eva and Pierre. District 9, Helen and James. District 10, Sakura and Theo. District 11, Akira and Steve. And finally, District 12, Elisa and Oscar. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds and the Mii Hunger Games officially begin. Theo runs away. Sakura scares Kentaro away. Abby runs away. Akira runs away. Oscar runs away. Beef Boss grabs a shovel. The first one to have an item is Beef Boss. Julie takes a handful of throwing knives. Now we don't know her skills. If that was Sakura, people should have been scared. Helen clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Lucia stays. She will be looking for resources. Steve runs away. Yoko runs away. James grabs a backpack and retreats, so he has more storage room now. Shouta, I, and Misaki work together to get as many supplies as possible. The first 3 people to really team up. Mayu runs away. Maria runs away. Elisa runs away. Pierre retrieves a trident. Not bad, not a bad weapon. Eva runs away. Martin breaks Tyrone's nose for a basket of bread. Ooh, the first kind of action. Matt also retrieves a trident. And with that, the start is done, and we officially begin day 1 of the Hunger Games. Yoko, Helen, and Misaki hunt for other tributes. Okay, so Misaki split away from her original team and formed a new alliance. Now you might see some weird things here. Those people are from different districts, but that doesn't matter really. Just because you're from the same district doesn't necessarily mean you will work together. But anyway, we now have a trio hunting for other tributes. Lucia already questions her sanity. She's fricked up. Sakura steals from Ai while she isn't looking. Akira, Kentaro, Beef Boss, and Abby hunt for other tributes. So we have the first team of 4 people in one group. Pierre and Elisa split up to search for resources. Steve makes a wooden spear, so he has another weapon now. Matt runs away from Martin. Shouta also questions society, so we have 2 insane people already. 2 insane Miis. James discovers a river. Julie tends to Eva's wounds. Okay, some love and respect. Maria makes a wooden spear. Tyrone forces Oscar to kill Theo or Mayu. He refuses to kill, so Tyrone kills him instead. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first death. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Oscar. He didn't want to kill, so he got killed instead. Oscar, you were a good guy. You will be remembered as someone who didn't want to succumb to this brutality, to this savagery of a game. However, that also was your downfall. 07 Oscar. Eva is awoken by nightmares. Yoko tends to her wounds. Martin and Beef Boss talk about the tribute still alive. Akira and Kentaro sleep in shifts. Sakura stays awake all night. She pulled an all-nighter just to not be ambushed. Mayu and Lucia run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Julie quietly hums. James, Elisa, and Abby discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Tyrone, Maria, Shauda, and Misaki sleep in shifts. A group of 5 people. That is a unit. Helen tries to sing herself to sleep. Imagine you are running into that group as a lone person. That is insane. Theo catches Steve off guard and kills him. The second person to fall is Steve. Pierre screams for help. Maybe he saw Steve getting mauled off. Maybe he saw the thing with Oscar. We don't know. Matt thinks about home. Helen, Pierre, and I hunt for other tributes. Maria tries to sleep through the entire day. Beef Boss sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Abby hunts for other tributes. Mayu constructs a shack. She built something like a house, goddamn. Matt sets an explosive off, killing Tyrone, Shauta, and Martin? Matt is a psychopath. He just killed 3 Miis at once. That's insane. Matt is a madman indeed. Akira chases Lucia. Eva and Yoko work together for the day. James and Kentaro fight Sakura and Misaki. Sakura and Misaki survive. Theo and Julie work together for the day. Elisa receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. We have Steve from District 11, who was ambushed by Theo. We have Tyrone from District 6, as well as Shauda from District 7, as well as Martin from District 5. Those 3 got all taken out by Matt with an explosive. James from District 9 and Kentaro from District 3 lost the 2v2 battle. Julie tries to sing herself to sleep. Sakura, Abby, and Pierre cheerfully sing songs together. Yoko tries to sing herself to sleep. I thinks about home. Theo climbs a tree to rest. He is being very sneaky. I will be very honest. Theo seems to be accustomed to this kind of thing. That's insane. Beef Boss convinces Helen to snuggle with him. Beef Boss? You have Abby, my dude. Maria receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor during the night as well. That's insane. Eva fends Miu, Misaki, and Elisa away from her fire. Lucia cries herself to sleep. Lucia was kind of losing her sanity during the day. Matt sets up camp for the night. The ruthless killer who took out 3 people at once. Akira passes out from exhaustion. Pierre receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Julie makes a slingshot. Eva also makes a slingshot. Lucia goes hunting. She doesn't seem to be that down anymore. Beef Boss steals from Matt while he isn't looking. That sneaky burger. That sneaky little burger. Abby tries to sleep through the entire day. I hunts for other tributes. Akira sprains his ankle while running away from Elisa. Is this the end of Akira? Misaki searches for firewood. Helen injures herself. Yoko dies from thirst? She didn't find a water source. Theo discovers a river. That is irony here. That is irony, ladies and gentlemen. She dies from thirst, he discovers a river. Maria fishes. Mayu receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Yoko from District 6. Julie loses sight of where she is. Abby, Lucia, Eva, and Akira sleep in shifts. Misaki thinks about winning. Maria destroys Mayu's supplies while she's asleep. Beef Boss questions his sanity. Sakura, I, Theo, Helen, and Matt all sleep in shifts. Elisa bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Pierre tries to sing himself to sleep. We instantly have the next action. Lucia severely injures Theo, but puts him out of his misery. Beef Boss overhears Eva and Misaki talking in the distance. Maria receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Helen and Akira threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Pierre hunts for other tributes. Abby begs for I to kill her. She refuses, keeping Abby alive. Mayu sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Matt camouflages himself in the bushes. Sakura spears Julie in the abdomen. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Elisa from District 12. District 12 is hereby eliminated. Theo from District 10. Helen from District 9. Together with Akira from District 11. Julie from District 5. Matt starts a fire. It is now night 4. Pierre looks at the night sky. I is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Oof. But that does mean she's hidden. Misaki receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. If only Yoko was that lucky. Maria begs for Eva to kill her. She refuses, keeping Maria alive. Mayu quietly hums. Sakura receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lucia and Abby track down and kill Beef Boss? Nah. Abby killed her husband. They even ended up in the same district, and she killed him. Misaki scares Mayu off. Lucia overhears Pierre and Eva talking in the distance. Abby practices her archery. She's not even phased. She's not even bothered by the fact that she killed her husband. That's insane. That is insane. Sakura severely slices Matt with a sword. Matt, the favorite to win it all, who camouflaged himself in the bushes, got spotted. Maria fishes. I makes a wooden spear. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Beef Boss and Matt. 07. Eva thinks about winning. Sakura receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. I lets Lucia into her shelter. Mayu screams for help.
Misaki poisons Pierre's drink. He drinks it and dies.
Ooh, that's a sneaky way to eliminate someone. Ooh. Pierre probably thought he could trust Misaki, but no.
Abby defeats Maria in a fight but spares her life?
The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memories from the tributes' families.
Eva attacks Lucia, but Mayu protects her, killing Eva. Eva thought about winning, but she couldn't make it. Abby, Maria, and Misaki track down and kill Ai. Ai is dead.
Sakura decides to not go to the feast. Probably a wise decision. Mayu steals from Misaki while she isn't looking. Maria and Sakura split up to search for resources.
Lucia unknowingly eats toxic berries. No. Abby attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death.
5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pierre from District 8. Eva from District 8. I from District 7. Lucia from District 4. And Abby from District 1. Sakura receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Misaki thinks about winning. Too cocky, maybe? We will see. Mayu climbs a tree to rest. She didn't fall to her death.
Maria accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. 3 people remain.
Mayu diverts Sakura's attention and runs away. Misaki makes a wooden spear. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Maria from District 2, killed by her own landmine. Sakura receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
Mayu cannot handle the circumstance and commits suicide. Misaki falls into a frozen lake and drowns! No, wait! I thought it was going to be an epic final! Sakura won by doing absolutely nothing!
Congratulations to Sakura from District 10. I probably butchered her name a few times. However, Sakura won by doing absolutely nothing. Those 2 are the winner from Season 1, Episode 1. And hereby have the right to participate in the All-Star Hunger Games